any kind. I'll probably keep this as open space. Like specifically to here or something like that, and then the very center is open space as well. So we'll have tables along this way, tables along this way, tables here, and like one here maybe too. I like designing longer tables by putting the smaller tables next to each other, since you have to have one chair per table. We're gonna need a lot of chairs, and then a lot of tables. There is a minimum for dancing. Okay, then we'll try to make the middle area nice and big. We'll try to make it a nice big square like this, with this side done and this side done, and then like this here, and then leave this side available for bards. In fact, if there's a minimum for dancing, that's really good, because then we can shove the dancing to the middle and shove the bards off to the side and force that just through the way that it's coded. Now no one's coming and doing this. Why? Oh, because our farmers are pretty busy. Oh, we should probably activate some more people to just do some farming with no real questioning there. More than 9 by 9, there is a bar kind of, but you need containers for mugs. Do you have to construct the bar? Is the bar its own kind of constructed thing? Who else would be good at farming? Guess what? You're a farmer now. Guess what? You're a farmer now. Guess what? You three are all farmers now. Good for you. Welcome to the workforce. We have lots of farming to do. And I need, yeah, so once I get those mechanisms made, I'm going to put the screw press in here. Let's see if those are done yet, actually. We want P. Need 2 mechanisms. Nope, no mechanisms. No mechanisms have yet been made. Have the miners even finished this yet? Did they go down to do this instead? They did. Cool, that's actually pretty fine, because we need another mason. We'll make this one out of chalk blocks. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. That makes sense. Fair enough. I'll set a row of coffers somewhere along this way, and that'll be, or maybe like along this side. I'll decide where exactly I want that. But first off, we are going to get the artifact. None of these have like high quality next to them, and they're not very high value. Does it not let me? Or has it just already been taken somewhere? Oh wait, it's Shift L for artifacts now. Oh, because it's being used. It's being used to hold plump helmets. How do I? How do I stop it from being used to hold plump helmets and bring it out to be used for something else? Oh, that's really funny. They got to it before I could set it up. At least the farmers are going to be happy. Jeez. We have a lot of idlers. I should go ahead and get to work smoothing some stuff. But no, that's just silly. We do need to make some bridges. So let's make sure a bunch of them are architects. Like all of you guys, whoops, don't need that stuff. All of you guys can do some architecture. It'll be good for you, trust me. Bam. It'll build character. And now let's just go BG, make a good number of bridges for all of the entrances that we kind of want to protect. So we want to do one like this, or do we actually want it to make it this whole length? We probably want to make it this whole length, and then it'll close up. I'll have to dump the spawn. All right, fair enough. I can do that in a second. And then I can like reclaim the spawn at a later time. Let's go ahead and make this out of chalk blocks. Let's make so that'll be a nice bridge that'll close off the living quarters area. We want a bridge that is the entrance to the entrance to the library, and it'll raise that way. We need the chalk blocks. Okay. And then we want a drawbridge that is the entrance to the tavern. Where can I not? Oh, that wall hasn't been dug yet. Wow, what a bummer. So we'll make one that is the entrance to the whole thing. Right here. Chalk blocks. Okay. And that'll let us kind of section off different parts. We'll have a mechanics room at some point that will just be designated for the pulling of all the levers that control these bridges. So in the case of an attack, we can close off exactly what needs to be closed off. And let the scholars die, or the tavern goers die, if they need to. All right. Let's let them get to designing those things. We go down in idlers pretty much immediately as they go to grab blocks and take them up there. We'll want to get one more right here. Once, I should come up with something else for these idlers to do, but yeah, let's go ahead and dump the spawn. Let's just go ahead and take care of that. Oh, it's no longer being used for this. Perfect. So we should be able to just go BH. Put it in here in the tavern. Yeah, bardoomable. Bam. There it goes. It is constructed. I got lucky. They just used the spawn. Didn't have to dump it at all. Now, I think from here I can like designate a barracks or army, but that's not what we're looking to designate. We're looking to make this a location. It's going to be hot stuff. Let's make sure we're making enough tables and thrones. Do we need some more masons? We definitely do. We have a lot of masonry that needs to happen. So you're going to learn... No, you're a stonecrafter. You don't need to learn masonry, but you two do. And, you know, all of you guys can learn some masonry. You can get better at being, you know, the woodcrafter can stay just doing woodcrafting. But you three, bam, we got some more masons. That should get things happening a bit better. You could have put entrance bridge a bit further into the hallway because that way enemies won't be able to hide when you drop the bridge on them. Oh. Oh. Well, it hasn't actually been started yet. But I like the way you think. I like the way you think. So we're going to do that. We're absolutely going to do that. Okay. We're going to have it so it lines up with this. Do we want it sticking out at all? I think we do, actually. I think we do. That'll look kind of nice. Because from up here, you'll be able to see just the lip of it, and then it'll close away. Yeah. All right, BG. There we go. There's a nice little 5x5. We'll have it stick out just the slightest bit. Now, do we want it to be longer than it is tall? That's the next question. So do we want it to be like this? Or do we want it to be like this? Let's do it like this. Now, let's not have it retract. We do want it to raise this a ways. We want it to be made out of chalk blocks. Okay, they'll get started on that. And now as soon as these miners dig this thing right here out, someday maybe, if they ever feel like being not lazy, then we will construct this bridge as well. Oh, we got more puppies. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll have to be careful not to get too many puppies. Okay. Now, did this Mason's Workshop ever get made? It did, so we want more tables, more chairs. I keep accidentally canceling because I hit the C before the A, because it's A-C-A-T to make a cat, which is a chair and a table. But then if you hit C before the A, it cancels the job. So then you have just a table, and you feel a little silly. Let's go ahead and make some more bookcases. What did I just make? Oh, no, I did go into rock. Okay. For a second, I thought I'd, like, double screened it real quick. I was very confused. So let's see. We can go ahead and put in the first bookcases. Which part of the library do we want to fill in first? Probably just this part right here. Let's go B, Alt-C, is it what it is? Yes! Haha, I remembered. So we got a chalk bookcase, chalk bookcase, chalk bookcase, chalk bookcase. We'll just make it all down along this line. Okay, that's all of our bookcases too. Also something I should do is go BDB, nope, DBD, yes, and dump some more of this stone. Because we want all this rock to be brought down to our masons. In that nice little quantum dump I got going on. And that'll give the idlers something to do as well. And that'll be actually, let's just get all of this. Why not? No reason to delay taking that stuff down since we have idlers. If they're doing nothing, well, we sure got something for them to do. Let's carry a hell of a lot of stone, a hell of a lot of places. Okay, clean up all of that. Good way to deal with enemies is to dig the space below the bridge, like 5 to 6 levels deep. That way they all fall down when you track the bridge. Nice. Nice. Track stop quantum stockpile. That is something I have heard about and not actually looked up how to do yet. So it's definitely something I probably should be doing because I've heard that it is definitely just the better way to do it. But yeah, I actually, like, it's been explained to me in parts. Like the way that you set them, you link them, and you have it drop in one place and have the other thing only take from the drop, and something like that. But yeah, I'd need to look it up and see an example of it, and then be able to copy that, and then I would be able to have it. So probably before the end of this fortress, I will actually just look that up, so that I know how that works, and I will set one up. But for now, it's not something I'm going to do it's not something I'm going to experiment with on stream, since if I get it wrong, it would be a bit of a hassle to fix, and it would not be very interesting to just watch me fumble around with tracks and quantum stockpiles for the first time. But yes, it is definitely something that I should do. So yeah. Hey, we got another piglet. Nice. Now, do those get automatically assigned like the puppies do? Looks like they do. Sick. Pigs, so many pigs. Okay. Stuff's getting carried about. All is fine. I assume the masons are doing their jobs. Yep. Looks like they are. It looks like they're going other places to grab chalk than right here. And I don't know why they would do that, since this is... It's not nearly as complex as I think it is. Okay. Does it work better? So like if I set it up, could I set it up right here and it would just work better? And be easy to just do? Just use DF auto dump? I'll leave it all. I'll let them do it. They don't have anything to do at the moment anyways. It's not like I'm stopping them from doing important things. Like here, the bookcases are made already. Look at that. That was fast. So let's go ahead and we have to go... are these actually designated to be dug? I can't tell if they are marker or not. So we're going to just redesignate this. Just to make sure. And now we want to set a location. So we have to go I... Okay, this is as much as we can do. So we can do kind of half and half.